Okay, good morning. Hello, everyone. This, I would like to go now through the key points of our third step or our third drop rate, which is about enabling decision making. So we have people now that are on the product page. So the action that we want them to take is click on the add to cart button. So again, the same question is, what are the key elements so that they do it? And actually, the product page of Zappos is very well designed, and I would like to highlight some of the points that you've been discussing. First of all, the product name is in the title, very well stated, which is not only relevant in this case for the user, but also from an SEO point of view. So that when someone is searching that, not necessarily within Zappos, but on Facebook, this result appears very well positioned. Number two is high quality images. You notice that there are images from different angles that you can zoom in and zoom out. The resolution, the quality of the image is so good that you can almost touch the product, which is of course very important when you are selling clothing and shoes and accessories online. Shareable videos, Zappos used to have not just photos but also videos. I mean, they have removed them because I guess it was a little bit ridiculous. It was just someone walking with the shoes. But in general terms, having a content that is shareable is good. Total price. So there is here a very bad practice in the low-cost flight companies, which is that you start with a very low price, and while you continue through the purchasing process, more and more additional costs are added to the final amount that you need to pay. So in this case, Tapos is doing very well because it shows the total price, no surprises from the beginning. Okay, and in this case, the shipping costs are for free. That is the default option. Of course, you can pay to get your product faster, but there is a lot of transparency in that sense. Stock availability. Showing stock availability is a good strategy for two reasons. First, because if you don't have that stock, it's better to tell the customer before they go through the checkout process. I mean, some companies, they do that after you've gone through filling all the fields in the purchasing process, which is of course very bad practice. And the other reason is because if you have limited functionality, sorry, limited units available in stock, this is a move for the call to action. That in that sense is also good. Relevant description, pretty much as I said for the title, you see here in the page of Zappos that there is a brief description and then there is like a longer one. So a brief description is okay to highlight the key points of that might be relevant for users, and a longer description might be good for those users that really want to, I mean, they are experts or they are very much into, for example, running shoes or these trial running shoes, very technical kind of shoes. But it's especially important for an SEO point of view. The more content, the better. And there are some companies specialized on optimizing this content from an SEO perspective. So they write the product descriptions for you. So you basically give them the bullet points, so to speak, with the technical characteristics of the item, of the product, and then they kind of put it in the right words so that their positioning in Google is better. The rating and reviews that you've mentioned as well builds a lot of transparency because it's all the peers saying their opinions about the product, and it's not Zappos in this case trying to say this is good or this is bad. Showing related products, both complementary or substitute products, like people who view this also view that, like Amazon does, or we recommend also this and that other product. So these recommendations that are related to the item that the user is browsing, they're very good because maybe you offer more options, and this is the right place in the right moment in the purchasing process to show these alternatives and complementary products as well. A clear call to action. Here the button is very big. It is in green, though. I wonder why it's in green and not in orange, like the add to cart or search buttons. To me, it would be more consistent, but then again, the right answer is don't try to guess and go and do an A/B testing. They've probably done that. But the green is okay. It's okay as well. And then shaving and sharing. So for example, if adding to the cart might look too aggressive for some users, they also have the option of adding to favorites and of course sharing with other friends, which I mean in most of our purchases the opinion of our friends might have is an important factor for decision. So those are the key elements for maximizing the people that go to the next level. Let's suppose that 50% click on the add to cart at this point of the purchasing process. So now we are about to review our order, and the next action that we want users to take is click on the proceed to checkout button. So let's go for the analysis of this next step.